We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, the second of two on this Wild Card Saturday. It's the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger. But to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season and one more week. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It's Otten in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And a first down.
They go play action with Mayfield. Ooh. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
11 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Baker going to hand it to White. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 49ers 36-yard line.
Another run here with White. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And the Niners are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Yeah, it's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only is that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a 4th-year man out of Iowa State.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step 1. But now this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road. Hostile environment. He's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the 49er first down.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
They run once more with McCaffrey. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a 49er first down.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the Buccaneers, 21-yard.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card route. Purdy on first down. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7. At the
On second down, Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7. Buccaneers, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. From the 35, here's second and 2. That's Ibuka in motion. On second down, Baker. He'll find Rachaad White. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a first down.
Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the 40.
Baker to throw. Swing this one out to White. Whoa! And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10.
21 yards. And a first down.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo.
Isaac Guerendo, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31.
From the 31, here's second down and 6. Now Mayfield. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Throwing is Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here's James. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The 49ers offense ready for their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
It's a gain of 3.
They'll try to sneak it here, and it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. The Niners have the early advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Purdy now on 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Just short of midfield.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10.
We'll go play action. Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Again in the air for Purdy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll throw again with Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 52 yards away. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners go out to a 10-3 lead.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to be set up 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here's Purdy again. He pulls it in around the 5. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. That's going to set up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to the air again is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the 49ers go out to a 10-3 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Buccaneers offense headed back to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 52 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple of years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
That's caught left side by Otton. And he will power his way into the end zone. Cade Otton. Touchdown Buccaneers. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, it results in the touchdown.
The return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. 55 yards on the game.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. But the fullback trying to power it home. He tried to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, They're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
3rd and goal. Purdy. And he'll throw this one away. Incomplete. Receivers blanketed everywhere he looked. Going to bring up a 4th down. Now, players shaken up after that play, and it's Brock Purdy who needs some assistance. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners are going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, and Emeka Egbuka. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's Otton in motion. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's 3rd and 4. Here's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another
A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
14-yard line.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mayfield to throw. He'll find his running back, White. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
3rd down and 7.
They'll set up the screen to White. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1.
To throw is Mayfield. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs make the lead 4. It is 17-13. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. That's going to be caught by Gregg. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing is Purdy. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter.
The kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Niners offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And over the middle to Kittle. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And the 49er first down. It's a gain of 10.
Play action. Here's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Purdy gonna put it up again. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
3 yards.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was hit.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Bucs have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. McLaughlin's good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will extend this third quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Pearsall going to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
Third and short. Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
first down. A gain of 5. First down, San Francisco.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, 49ers.
That's another 49er first down. A gain of 12. First down, 49ers.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He connects with Gray on that one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7.
Purdy now on second down. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
14 yards. That's another 49er first down. A gain of 14. And the
Back to the air again is Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On second down, Purdy. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for third and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. Low. Downfield. And it's caught by Ayuk. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, San Francisco.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have first and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5. Here's Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And he will score! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Purdy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
On second down, Baker was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sione Takitaki. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. Well, I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big pick.
First and 10 for Purdy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Logan Hall. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's third down coming up. Off the play fake, Purdy. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Bucs offense ready to get back to work. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. On first down, it's White. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
31 yards. That's good for a first down.
On first down, right back to White. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go again with White. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's a give up the middle with White. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Marquise Siegel on the stop. That's a gain of 5.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Oh, he's had the distance, but it doinks off the upright. No good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
A gain of 18. And the 49er
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. They'll throw again with Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
George Kittle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4.
Play fake to McCaffrey. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz scheme, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
To number 13, Mike Evans. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, here's Guerendo. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Baker to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long.
Upton Stout there defensively.
Now Mayfield. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25-yard line.
Purdy quickly to Ayuk.
Purdy's pass.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down. And
here we go, 4th and inches. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 19.
On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
At the 24-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er
Throwing again is Purdy.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. To throw once more, it's Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
1st and 10.
Back to the air again is Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Purdy gonna put it up again. He'll step up and run this. And a nice run. He'll be close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
3rd down.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
49ers 1st down.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. Purdy.
The 3rd down pass.
Here we go. This is 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Got his man at 6. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
First down. First and goal at the 5.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 8 yards.
3rd and goal. It's Purdy. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.